Hello, welcome back to Bradow's Blockbusters. I'm Michael Bradow.
I'm Jeremy Alves.
And this is our review of the 2001 animated adventure comedy film, Shrek. It's an hour and 30 minutes long, rated PG. Available on Fandango, Prime Video, Apple TV, and Vudu. Directed by Andrew Adamson and Vicky Jensen. Written by Ted Elliott, Terry Rosario, Joe Stillman, Roger S.H. Shulman. And with a budget of $60 million, it earned $491,812,794 worldwide, making it a box office hit.
Yeah, man.
As usual, I have these scores from Rotten Tomatoes, IMDb, and Metacritic. Rotten Tomatoes gives it an 88 on the tomato meter. The user score is a 90. IMDb is a 7.8, and Metacritic gives them an 84.
All really good.
Yeah,
Those are all
very
really
good.
That's really good.
Because it's a very good movie.
It is.
Yeah.
We'll get to that.
We will. Any awards worth mentioning on your end?
Yeah.
Mr. Note Taker?
Shrek was nominated for 2 Academy Awards, and it won Best Animated Feature, as it should.
Yeah, as it should.
And it was the first animated movie ever to win its own Animated Feature Film Award. And then the second one was Best Screenplay based on material previously produced or published, adapted screenplay. So, but they lost that to A Beautiful Mind, which I have not seen that.
Me neither.
It was nominated for 1 Golden Globe for Best Picture, musical or comedy, but it lost to
Moulin Rouge.
Yeah. And then nominated for 5 Saturn Awards, it won Best DVD Special Edition Release. That's odd, but they lost Best Fantasy Film, Best Music, Best Writing, and Best Supporting Actor for Eddie Murphy.
Poor Murph Dog.
No, that's not right. And then Shrek spawned 3 fucking sequels.
Almost 4.
Yeah, almost. We still don't know what's happening with Shrek 5.
Yeah.
But, we got one of the best sequels of all time, Shrek 2.
Yeah.
And then after that, we got Shrek the Third. And then Shrek Forever After, and the spin-off, Puss in Boots. And then we got holiday specials, Shrek the Halls, and Scared Shrekless.
I like that play on words, Scared Shrekless.
Yeah, it's like Scared Shitless, but they can't say shit, so they said Shrekless.
Even though they said ass.
And jackass, and crap.
Yeah.
So what is our plot here, Michael? Of this amazing movie.
I'm glad you asked. Let me explain this porno to our listeners.
Oh my god.
Once upon a time, in a faraway swamp, there lived an ogre named Shrek, voiced by Mike Myers, whose precious solitude is suddenly shattered by an invasion of annoying fairy tale creatures. They were all banished from their kingdom by the evil Lord Farquaad, John Lithgow. Determined to save their home, not to mention his, Shrek cuts a deal with Farquaad, and sets out to rescue Princess Fiona, Cameron Diaz, to be Farquaad's bride. Rescuing the princess may be small compared to her deep, dark secret.
I'm fine with that plot, except there's
no mention of my boy.
Eddie Murphy.
Yeah.
Where's Eddie Murphy in this plot?
Probably fucking dragon.
Probably. But yeah.
I feel like the history behind this movie is very interesting.
Because Mike Myers was not our guy originally.
Exactly, yeah.
This amazing character.
Mm-hmm.
Instead, that would be going to Chris Farley, who really recorded nearly all of the required dialogue, but
unfortunately
he passed.
Yes.
And Mike Myers had to step in and completely change the character. And I think he even changed the story too, I think.
I know that Myers recorded most of the lines, and then he found out that the part was supposed to go to Farley, and then he redid everything.
Yeah.
So.
And did you know Nicolas Cage was also offered this role?
Yeah.
And in 2013, he explained, when you're drawn in a way, it seems more about how children are going to see you than anything else. And so I care about that. Nicolas Cage, 2013.
Wow, what a fucking loser.
He didn't take because he didn't want to look like an ogre.
What a bitch.
But I love Nicolas Cage.
Yeah, no, Nicolas Cage is good. He's good.
That would have been interesting to see Nicolas Cage play Shrek.
It would have.
Would he go over the top Nicolas Cage, or would he just be monotone Nicolas Cage?
Who knows? Who knows?
That would have been interesting, though. Really would have.
Indeed, it would have.
The principal actors never even met each other. They all did their parts separately. And John Lithgow later admitted, while he was playing Lord Farquaad, he was disappointed that he never actually worked directly with Myers, Diaz, or Murphy.
Poor boys.
I know, but I think obviously they all got together at the premiere.
Well, yeah, obviously they've all met.
I mean, they came back for the except John Lithgow. Myers, Diaz, and Murphy all came back for the sequel.
Yeah.
And Steven Spielberg was originally supposed to produce this back in '91.
Damn.
But obviously, didn't happen. Would have been interesting though to see if Spielberg had control over this.
Yeah, it would have.
Because he's a very imaginative filmmaker.
I was also thinking history behind it was Jeffrey Katzenberg, one of the heads at Disney, who left the company and came over to DreamWorks, and then just the fact that this movie shits on so many Disney movies, or like the whole Disney idea, as just like his personal vendetta against the company. That's pretty fucking interesting to me.
It's funny because Shrek beat a Disney movie for the best animated feature. It went up against Monsters, Inc.
Monsters, Inc. wasn't...
Yeah, Monsters,
sorry.
Inc. was 2001.
I was thinking Monsters vs. Aliens. I don't know
That's
why.
DreamWorks. They're in the same... they're in the same team here.
Yeah.
But yeah, they beat Monsters, Inc., which was Disney. But of course, it's Shrek. If Shrek is going to beat Mike Wazowski...
Of course.
Come on. And they also beat Jimmy Neutron.
Oh, Nickelodeon.
Yeah, so DreamWorks kicked Nickelodeon and Disney in the balls, and they still don't have their own channels. DreamWorks doesn't have their own channels, but Nick and Disney do.
No, but DreamWorks does have shows on...
Netflix, right? Wait.
On Nick.
Oh, wait.
Or used to.
Oh, yeah, Monsters Island was a show.
And...
The Kung Fu Panda was also a show. I forgot about that. Corona Shrek virus. How would you be sick of that? What's the symptoms?
Scottish accent. That's it. It's interesting that all the shit that went on behind the scenes, and for any movie, but all the information that we have in the public eye for this one at least. It's insane to think of.
Eddie Murphy once joked that his character Donkey was so popular that if he died a year the movie was released, newspapers would have probably used a picture of Donkey instead of Eddie Murphy. Donkey from Shrek dies.
John Lithgow, though. The 6'4" guy.
Yeah,
voicing the 4'6" guy.
A really, really short guy.
Do you think he's compensating for something?
Oh boy. Did you know Myers, Murphy, and Lithgow have all played or appeared in projects where they played multiple characters? Obviously Myers and Austin Powers. Yeah. Eddie Murphy for The Nutty Professor, and Lithgow in his show Third Rock from the Sun. I think that's a show.
I don't remember. I know that John Lithgow was in the new Pet Sematary remake.
Yeah, he was. He
played Judd. But also fucking I love the conspiracy theories behind Donkey, because he's just unexplained.
Yeah.
You know, he's just kind of there. Like, I can't think of a single fairy tale that has a talking donkey in it.
Yeah.
But these are two good theories that you have here. The fact that he's a parody of Eeyore from Winnie the Pooh, whereas Eeyore is all like, "Ah, fuck, I'm sad." Donkey's like, "Hell yeah, life's good." Or the other theory that I think Matt Pat on Film Theory covered, that Donkey is one of the troublesome boys from Pinocchio.
Yeah.
Because if you've seen Pinocchio, you know that they go to the island
and I think if the boys the plan is to get them inside that park to turn them into donkeys.
Yeah.
Some talk some don't,
so that they can be sold into labor.
Yeah. That is a good theory, and
it's a very good theory,
and that's actually from my favorite Disney movie.
And it explains, where Donkey might come from too.
Yeah.
Since he's just kind of there, like there's no
not really much backstory on him.
No, there isn't.
Only Shrek. I guess a little backstory on Shrek, but that's if you watch the musical.
Yeah.
Puss in Boots, obviously, he got his own fucking spinoff, for God's sakes.
Plus, they're all fairy tale characters, minus Shrek.
Yeah.
Because he's not like he's based off a book of the same name, but it's not like a well-known fairy tale like Humpty Dumpty or something.
If you tell people that Shrek was based on a book, they would not believe you.
No, they wouldn't.
Because I guarantee everyone has seen Shrek as obviously the movie.
Yeah.
No one has ever even read the book. Hell, I never read the book.
Yeah, me neither.
I would kind of do now. I really kind of want to see the original 1990 book that spawned this amazing animated feature here.
I like the assortment of characters that were like the fairy tale characters that are there.
Yeah.
Such as the Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, the Wicked Witch of the West.
Yeah.
The Three Bears, Pinocchio, Geppetto, Three Little Pigs, Tinkerbell, Peter Pan.
Some of these characters have bigger roles in the sequels.
Yeah.
Mainly Gingy, Pinocchio, the Three Pigs. They have bigger roles in the
they do.
Ones, which I like.
Mm-hmm. I also like that some of the fairy tale characters in this are based off of the Disney versions.
Yeah.
That's
kind of what it's
another nod of like, fuck you.
It's mainly
from Katzenberg.
It's mainly, obviously, this movie is parodying fairy tales.
Yeah, and Disney has a monopoly on fairy tales.
Very, very, very known for their fairy tales. And then DreamWorks came along and said, "Fuck you.
Yeah,
we're gonna make fun of you. We're gonna parody you," and we won the fucking award.
Exactly. And what's called fucking
It's called fuck.
No. Peter Pan in this film.
Yeah.
Says the line, "He can fly," and he says it like a child voice.
Yeah.
In the original Peter Pan from Disney, he's not a child's voice.
Yeah, he's.
But
I think it's voiced by.
What I like is that there's a whole song in Disney's Peter Pan called "He Can Fly." Mm-hmm. So that's another nod.
I haven't seen Peter Pan in a while, that's why.
I've never seen it.
Oh, you've never seen it?
I just know that.
I haven't. I have seen it, but I haven't seen it in a while. I think I don't know exactly, but probably years. But yeah, they mostly take a lot of Disney characters. A lot.
Well, also don't forget Katzenberg had resentment for.
Yeah, he used to work at Disney, and then came to this.
So a lot of the fuck yous to Disney were him.
It was him
being like, they were mean to me, so I'm gonna
make my own
their franchises.
And Disney never worked again after that.
Mom, Disney was mean to me, so I'm gonna make my own ripoff.
But I'm really glad this movie exists. Yes, definitely.
Yeah.
And it really does work. And the reason why it works is because of a lot of things.
Right.
Which we should dive into right now. But first, we got to mention our 4 amazing people.
Yes.
Let's go to the man. Oh,
I feel like we shouldn't go on and on about Mike Myers again.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. I was just gonna say, let's just get to the man of the month.
It's worth mentioning him.
Yeah.
Because obviously it's Mike Myers month.
And he's again Myers month. Yeah.
Yeah, and he's just phenomenal.
He's
Austin
fucking
Powers,
great.
Shrek, Love Guru.
Well, not Love Guru.
No, I'm just saying.
But that's one of his movies, but
movies
not one of his The good ones.
If you want to hear us talk more about Myers,
I say go to the first Austin Powers review. Go to the first
International Man of Mystery review from our channel. We went on and on about him.
And but Myers, he's great in this character. I'm sad Chris Farley couldn't
rest
do
in
this.
peace, Chris Farley, obviously. But
this is Myers. It's up there with his best. It's up there with his best role. If not,
it's up there with Powers.
His best role.
Powers and Shrek are some of his best roles.
Probably Wayne's World's up there too.
Yeah. I've never seen Wayne's World, so I can't give an opinion on that.
You should check that out. That is one of his best, along with Powers and Shrek.
Right.
But he's great in this. He's really great.
Yeah. But moving on, I say we should go to the ass.
Yes. But
that's not to say anything rude about him.
But he plays an ass donkey.
Yep.
Eddie Murphy.
Eddie Murphy.
I fucking love Eddie Murphy. I love his comedy so much.
He's been in Donkey's Christmas Caroling Christmas Tackle.
Yeah, that's really short, by the way. But
Triplets.
I've seen a lot of his movies. He's in 48 Hours and the sequel, another 48 Hours, Trading Places, Beverly Hills Cop, Coming to America,
Triplets.
Triplet. I think that's an upcoming one. But
Nutty
Professor, Dr. Dolittle, the Shrek and the sequels.
Yeah.
Dolomite's My Name. That's his most recent one, and it's really good. You should check that out. It's on Netflix. I've seen a lot of his movies, but I can't mention them all right now.
Right.
But I just mentioned the ones that I think are worth mentioning.
Daddy Daycare. That's a movie that I really like. Obviously, I think one of his other most recognizable roles, animated-wise, would be Mushu from Mulan.
Yeah, I forgot. He was Mushu in Mulan. But obviously, I think people know him more for Donkey as Shrek.
Yeah.
Which, he's fucking great in this.
He is.
He's so funny.
He's fantastic. He was in Norbit.
Ugh.
Don't forget Norbit.
No, I would want to forget Norbit.
I know you want to forget Norbit.
I want to.
But, 1,000 Words.
Yeah, I literally just saw that yesterday.
Yeah.
It wasn't that great.
But Haunted Mansion.
Oh, another Disney ride made into a movie.
Yep. The Vampire in Brooklyn.
Oh, that one wasn't good either. he made a lot of bad ones, but Shrek is obviously one of his best. Definitely up there.
It's a coup de grace. Yeah.
I say probably his best is Trading Places, Eddie Murphy Raw, Eddie Murphy Delirious. Those are two comedy specials.
Yeah, I wouldn't count the comedy specials as a film.
Yeah, but one of them was released on TV, which I wouldn't. But one of them was theatrically released in theaters, so I would count that.
It's just a matter of the way I'm thinking about it.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, when I sit down and I watch a comedy special on Netflix, I'm not like, let me turn on a movie. I'm like, comedy special.
Yeah.
It's like its own separate category in my mind.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, regardless, he's just great.
He's so great in this.
So I think it's time to move on to our leading lady,
Cameron Diaz.
Cameron Diaz, from The Mask
with Jim Carrey.
There's Something About Mary
with Ben Stiller.
Bad Teacher
with Justin Timberlake. Me.
Charlie's Angels
with Drew Barrymore and Lucy Liu and Bill Murray. Bill Murray's in that too.
Sex Tape
with forgot his name. God damn it.
Annie 2014.
Oh, that was her last movie before she retired.
The Green Hornet.
She was in a lot of movies with Green. The Mask, Shrek, Green Hornet. My lord.
The Unbelievers. The Newton Boys.
Newton Boys.
Very Bad Things. That's the name of the movie, not saying.
Mm-hmm.
What to Expect When You're Expecting. Being John Malkovich. Charlie's Angels Full Throttle.
The sequel to Charlie's Angels.
Yeah.
Gangs of New York. She did that with Martin Scorsese.
Vanilla Sky. The
Holiday with Jack Black and Kate Winslet.
In Her Shoes. My Sister's Keeper. She's been in quite a lot of
all of the actors we are mentioning, they're in a lot. But just wait till our next guy. But she is Princess Fiona, and she is such a good female character that stands out to many other princesses.
Yeah.
And I know Disney also they still make princess movies today.
Yeah.
Which they're still good female characters.
They're trying to change up the whole princess movie.
Yeah, because princess back then, they were just damsels in distress.
Yeah, and now they're fucking like Rapunzel.
They're badass.
Yeah.
And I think Fiona started. No, Mulan. Mulan really started that.
Yeah, I'd probably say Mulan.
Probably, maybe not. Something before that, but I think Fiona's obviously one of those that really can stand on her own. She's not just a damsel in distress. She's sometimes the third one she has to go save Shrek.
Yeah.
So I think she's a great female character. Cameron Diaz is great as her.
She's a great actress, just in general.
Oh, she is.
So
sadly that she doesn't. She doesn't act.
Unfortunately, she retired.
I don't know why Myers, Murphy, and Diaz all took a break at one point.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's gotta be a lot. Especially live action stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, animated movies. I'm sure you could record 7 of those in a week.
Yeah.
And you'd be done for the next 5 years for releases. But they all do live action too, so there's obviously a lot of stuff there.
They're all comedy.
Yeah, they're all comedy.
Obviously, Mike Myers and Eddie Murphy are all comedy.
Yeah.
Cameron Diaz is kind of comedy too, but she has some dramas in there.
Yeah. And our next man, the villain of this movie, is a Shakespearean trained actor.
Really? Shakespearean? I did not know that.
Yeah, no, he was trained in I don't know how to put it. He's professionally trained.
Okay.
To be able to put on Shakespeare productions and all that kind of stuff. So he has that high level of training and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, if you're my uncle's wife, my new aunt, he's most known for Harry and the Hendersons.
Oh, I know John Lithgow for a lot of things. He was in a segment for Twilight Zone the movie. He was in the original Footloose with Kevin Bacon.
He was in the new Pet Sematary remake. Yeah, we mentioned that.
Pet Sematary remake. He was in 2010, which came out in 1984. He was in Santa Claus, not the Santa Claus with Tim Allen. Santa Claus the movie from 1985. L.A. Story with Steve Martin, but his scenes got deleted.
How I Met Your Mother. Ricochet.
He was in Cliffhanger with Sylvester Stallone. He was in Rugrats in Paris.
Yep.
Rugrats in Paris. Confessions of a Shopaholic.
Dreamgirls.
Rise of the Planet of the Apes. This is 40. Interstellar.
Leap Year.
Daddy's Home 2.
Yeah.
Pitch Perfect 3.
The World According to Garp.
So I think John Lithgow's the most filmography here.
Yeah, probably. Third Rock from the Sun too.
He did shows too.
Mm-hmm. But no, like I said, he's Shakespearean trained actor. He studied at Harvard.
Oh, really?
And then on a Fulbright scholarship, got a chance to attend the London Academy of Music and Dramatic Art. He's won Tonys. He's worked alongside Meryl Streep.
Really? I mean, Meryl Streep.
And he's a Broadway actor as well.
Yeah, I'm looking at his Broadway stuff right now.
So
John Lithgow he's a talented dude.
Indeed.
And here he lends his voice to a very small character that sadly did not come back for, obviously, because he died.
Yeah. I mean, there's the...
I think...
The Ghost of Farquaad.
Yeah, Shrek 4D. Wait, is that it? Shrek 4D? That's the one that comes back. Shrek 4D.
Shrek 4D. Because it's the ghost...
of Lord Farquaad.
Yeah. So... But other than that,
he could play a great villain.
Yeah. I really enjoy him as Lord Farquaad.
You just call him Lord Fuckwad?
Yeah, that's the point of his name.
Yeah.
They named him Farquaad because if you say it fast enough, it sounds like Fuckwad.
Lord Farquaad. Lord Farquaad. Lord Farquaad. Yeah, maybe.
Lord Farquaad.
But this whole cast here is just amazing.
Yeah, no, they're great.
I'm glad they even expanded the cast with Antonio Banderas in the sequels.
Antonio Banderas.
And Justin Timberlake, who he was only in the third one.
Yeah.
But
John Krasinski.
yeah, he had a very, very short role in the third
Yeah, no,
one.
he was in the third one for like 5 minutes.
Maybe
5 seconds. One or the other. 5 minutes, 5 seconds. Who
They got Julie Andrews too to play the mom.
Yeah,
Like so many legendary actors in this.
it is. Yeah, it's a good franchise.
It really is.
I feel like we're gonna space out the movies for this one.
Yeah, we're not gonna do Austin Powers treatment here.
Yeah, no, because there are the 3 sequels. Plus, we'll probably watch Puss in Boots.
Yeah, the spinoff.
So we'll probably space those out because I feel like it'd be weird to do one franchise then straight into another franchise. You know what I mean?
That's
Because I wouldn't want to watch all 9 Star Wars movies, then all 3 Austin Powers movies, then
let's calm down.
14 fucking Fast and the Furious movies, or however many there are.
Mike, there's fucking 10. Alright? There's fucking 10.
Do I look like I give a fuck?
No, but I just want to fucking tell you, there's 10.
You know, we'll take a break between watching all 9 Star Wars movies, all 10 Fast and the Furious movies.
Right, because we're ever gonna get to those.
Yeah, all 24 James Bond movies.
God, don't even start. I added a lot of the mainly just director and writers because they're worth mentioning, but I added way too much, which I won't read all, but I'll just say that Andrew Adamson also directed the sequel, Shrek 2, and he also did the Chronicles of Narnia, The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, and the sequel, Prince Caspian. And then Vicky Jensen only did one other movie, which was Shark Tale.
Oh, the best movie ever made.
Oh my god.
Starring Will Smith.
Is Will Smith really in Shark Tale?
He's the main fish.
Is he? I've never seen Shark Tale. I've seen many clips of it. I've never seen the full thing. Ever.
I saw it when I was a kid.
Really?
Yeah. I haven't watched it recently. But I know that Will Smith is the main fish. Robert De Niro's in it.
Robert De Niro's in Shark Tale? Oh my god.
He plays a shark.
Makes sense. He's Robert De Niro.
Yeah.
He gets badass roles.
It's like the shark is like the leader of a mafia.
Makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
Why De Niro was cast.
So.
Yeah, I did not know that. But then I added too many things of the writers, which I will not do because it is so much. They have so many writing credits. I'll just say the
writers have worked on stuff.
Vicky Jensen worked. She was a story artist on a lot of DreamWorks movies. A lot.
Yeah.
The writers wrote a few stuff for Disney. They did National Treasure and I think almost all the Pirates of the Caribbean movies.
Yeah, I see.
Johnny Depp.
There.
Johnny Depp.
Johnny Depp.
Yes. We haven't mentioned him in forever.
I know.
Johnny Depp.
They've worked on everything from Aladdin to Night of the Living Fred.
Ew. Joe Stillman did that. But not Ted Elliott and
No,
Terry
I'm just saying, like, the writers as a whole.
Yeah.
All of them.
But mostly if you realize Ted Elliott and Terry
Rosario.
Yeah, they do a lot of work together. While Joe Stillman does his own thing, and the other writer, Roger, I didn't get a lot on him. I really didn't get a lot.
I don't see anything on him.
Yeah, he doesn't have a lot.
Man, maybe where he's just a fucking loser.
Okay. You know what's not a loser? This movie. And you think we should finally grade it?
Yeah.
Unless we got no? Okay.
So I'd say we should start with comedy.
Comedy?
Yeah.
A.
Yeah, definitely.
A.
I laugh my ass off all the time when I watch this movie.
Shrek and Donkey really bounce off each other really well. Even though Myers and Murphy never really actually, like, talk to each other while recording their voices. But just them alone, their chemistry is great.
Facts.
And they bounce off each other really well. Shrek being so, like, serious all the time, and Donkey's he's kind of dumb and clueless.
He's just Donkey.
He's Donkey, but I love him. I love Donkey. He's probably my favorite character out of this whole franchise. Up to next to Shrek.
Yes.
Yeah, but comedy's definitely an A. I laughed so many times in this movie.
There's no other grade.
And it doesn't really get old.
No,
it doesn't get old.
It's aged very well in the 19 years since this movie came out.
I think kids can still enjoy it.
Yeah, no, if I ever have kids, I'm showing them Shrek. Like that, you don't have to worry about that. They're watching Shrek.
Yeah.
You know.
So comedy, an A.
Yeah, comedy's definitely an A.
So I guess, do you want to do voice acting? If that really matters.
I feel like on animated films there isn't really much to grade acting wise because
it's just voice.
Yeah, they're really not doing much.
Even though Myers
not to
does
discredit
a good voice.
Not to discredit voice actors because they do work just as hard, but it's less physical acting to grade.
Yeah. But
so
the only thing I think worth mentioning about voice is that Myers does a good.
Yeah.
What is it, Scottish or Swedish? Scottish voice for Shrek.
Swedish?
Wait, did I? Oh wait, that's not Swedish. I knew it started with an S. I'm sorry.
You're a dumbass.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
But other than Mike Myers doing a voice for Shrek, everyone just uses their same voice.
Yeah, and it works very well. All the voices fit the characters. Mm-hmm. I don't think I could see any of these characters voiced by anyone else. Yeah, it's
that's why it's hard for me to watch the musical without like looking at that's not really like Myers or Murphy.
Oh, fun fact about the musical. You know who played Shrek? The dad from 13 Reasons Why.
I never saw 13 Reasons Why. I'm sorry.
It's fine. To imagine going from fucking Shrek on Broadway to My Daughter Killed Herself.
Oh, great.
That was his...
That's his resume.
Yeah.
Nice. Just nice. Okay.
Exactly.
So I guess voice casting doesn't matter.
Right.
But voice acting. Animation,
it's an A+ for me.
Animation still holds up.
Yeah, no, it holds up very well. Most of the time, you'll watch a movie. Hell, even a movie from 5 years ago can look like it's outdated.
Yeah.
But this one holds up extremely well.
Yeah, and even the sequels started doing a little more detail, but this still looks great.
It does. There's no doubt about it. This is just a good fucking animation.
It really...
It's just a great movie.
It really is.
As a whole.
I can't think of any really complaints about it.
Yeah. No.
Other than it... Exactly, I can't. I can't think of anything.
Fart jokes. No, I'm kidding.
No, please don't. It fucked Disney, though. I will say that.
Yeah, no.
It really fucked them.
It did.
And I'm glad, because Disney deserves to taste their own medicine.
Exactly.
Not that I hate them, just that they finally didn't win.
Yeah.
They lost to God himself, Shrek.
Don't forget, Shrek is love, Shrek is life.
Oh boy. Yes, it is. It
really is. There's much less to grade on.
I guess we can grade on the soundtrack.
Yeah, soundtrack.
Soundtrack is great.
It is.
Come on, All Star.
They're all memorable songs.
They really are. If you watch the movie, a lot.
Or just in general, All Star.
Yeah.
Everyone knows All Star.
Yeah.
I'm a Believer.
Those were both by Smash Mouth.
Yeah. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
I think everyone knows that song, religious or not.
Yeah.
You know that song. Plus, that song holds a special place in my heart because it's always been one of my favorite songs.
Mm-hmm.
But then the fact that we did it pretty much every year for chorus for Miss G, I love her. She's a great human being. Miss G, if you're listening, mwah, you're great.
Hi, Miss G.
I don't know if she would be.
But why would she be watching the Shrek review?
Because Shrek is love, Shrek is life.
Oh, I hope she never sees that.
I'll link it in the comments.
Please do not do that.
I won't.
No. But
Yeah.
I think everything in this film deserves an A.
I can't really... Yeah, there's really nothing that I can sit here and say isn't good.
Yeah.
If not great.
It is great.
Yeah.
I'm giving this movie... I don't want to go too far, but if there's really nothing else...
Yeah, no, I can't really think
of... If there's nothing else...
I can't think of much else. Like, because usually we talk about acting or cinematography.
That's...
When granted...
Screenplay.
Screenplay.
That's definitely an A.
Yeah. I love the subversion.
It's a whole parody of fairy tales.
I love parody films when they're good.
Obviously when they're done right. Not to the where it's just stupidity over and over again.
Something like Shrek, I like. Something like Scary Movie 5.
That's shit.
Exactly.
That's complete shit.
So, you know...
Where's Shrek 5 at, though? Come on.
I know. It was supposed to come out this year. But then fucking coronavirus.
Whatever. As long as the cast is back and the animation's still great, okay. Excuse me.
It's alright. But screenplay, it's definitely...
an A.
It's an A. There's nothing I can sit here and not give an A to.
It's a very smart movie that plays with fairy tales and says, we're doing something different.
We're subverting your expectations.
And we're not gonna do cliches.
Exactly.
We're gonna fucking make our own movie, and that's what Shrek is.
And one of my favorite subversions of that is at the end when they kiss, and Fiona stays an ogre.
Yeah, she doesn't, or Shrek doesn't turn into something beautiful.
Yeah.
Well, Shrek too, but that's not the point.
Yeah, but point is, he goes back to being himself. But no, I like that she doesn't like herself as an ogre.
Yeah.
But Shrek does. And
he sees the beauty in her that no one else really does when she's an ogre.
Exactly. Just like how even when she was in her human form, she was seeing the beauty in him.
Yeah.
That most people would just throw a pitchfork at.
And yeah.
You know? It's a good subversion of your expectations. It's just a masterpiece.
An all-around great family animated movie.
Exactly. It's become a big meme.
Yes, very, very big.
But, regardless of meme potential or not, it's just one of those feel-good movies that you can turn on anytime and just enjoy yourself.
And honestly, I think it just gets, in my opinion, I think it gets better with Shrek 2. It even gets way better.
Yeah.
And it's already great.
Mm-hmm.
But then Shrek 3, 4.
I've never seen 4.
Oh boy. Anyway.
I've seen 2 and 3. 2 I love. 3...
3's the most one that many
3's the most
don't.
forgettable.
And then 4 was... It's better than 3, but obviously it can't beat 1 and 2.
Yeah. So...
But...
We'll get to those eventually.
Sometime. But anyway, the first one's just... It's great. It's a masterpiece.
I know you don't like giving pluses or minuses to films, but this movie is definitely an A+ in my book.
Mm-hmm. I don't do pluses, but if I did, it would definitely get a plus for me too.
Yeah.
Honestly.
So for you, it's an A. For me, it's an A+. And you know what?
Honestly,
this is fantastic.
Honestly, out of all the movies we had done, I think Shrek is probably my favorite. Out of all of them, probably the best. Probably my personal best, and movie-wise best. I even beat Singing in the Rain, and I think that's the best movie we've ever done.
So far.
Yeah. But Shrek is number 1, man.
Shrek is love, Shrek is life.
Mwah. Shrek.
There's really nothing else to say. We can sit here all day and just talk about how good Shrek is.
Mm-hmm.
But if you haven't seen it, what the fuck are you doing with your life?
You didn't even see it when you were a fucking kid. What's wrong with you? Unless you're an 80s or 90s kid. But whatever.
Yeah.
It's not the point.
But regardless, if you haven't seen it, what the fuck is wrong with you? Go watch it. Listen to the commentary track if you want. Ignore the credits because
when the movie ends,
decided to screw us over.
When the movie ends, just fucking end our video too.
Yeah.
Fuck it. End it.
Amazon screwed us over with that. So when the commentary track goes up, just ignore the last 7 minutes or so.
Mm-hmm.
But regardless, there's I'm running out of things to say. It's just a matter of it's a good fucking movie.
It is. It's fucking great.
It is, and
one of my childhood favorites.
One of my adulthood favorites.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, I still love Shrek as an adult. I still do. But obviously, I've seen it in my childhood.
We just became adults.
Yeah.
So, but it's just a movie that will always hold a place to me.
Yeah, in my heart too.
Yeah. I think it's definitely in my top 25 movies. I don't think
it's probably in my top 10. And
I'm just saying, like, maybe it'll move around every once in a while, but I don't think it'll ever leave that.
Yeah, for me, it's probably top 10. And the sequel.
Yeah. So, again, nothing else to say. I feel like a broken record on that. But, thank you for listening. Comment your own opinions in the comments below. I would like to read them. Make sure to like this if you liked it. Subscribe for more. Ring the bell, I guess. As much as I hate saying that.
I just say it to piss you off.
I know. But so, regardless, thank you for listening. I'm Michael Bradow.
I'm ʤeremy.
And, hey now, you're an all-star.
Get your game on.
Go play.
Peace.